Athletes in India are one of the most respected personalities, owing to their ability to help India attain success in the global sporting platforms. Kids love athletes because they follow their dreams. This is a famous dialogue from George Clooney's movie Up in the Air. Hardly anyone can disagree with that. Sports has the power to inspire people, and also teach important lessons in life. People often use sports as a metaphor for life. And due to their hard work, sheer talent and inspirational stories, sportspersons often become idols for millions of people across the world. However, not everyone manages to live up to the expectations. Some fall from grace after being involved in unsportsmanlike acts, or even criminal activities in some instances, and throw away their entire lives' reputation. Over the years, there have been quite a few Indian athletes who have ventured onto the path of crime, willingly or accidentally. Number 1. Vinesh Phogat WFI suspension. The latest to join this list is India's star wrestler Vinesh Phogat. The Wrestling Federation of India temporarily suspended Vinesh Phogat on 10 August 2021, following her return from Tokyo Olympics campaign. The WFI cited indiscipline from Vinesh at the Games as the star wrestler is believed to have refused to train with the rest of the athletes at the Olympics Village. She also did not wear the name of the official kit sponsors of Team India at the Olympics. It has been learnt that Vinesh, who crashed out of the Tokyo Games in the quarterfinals after a crushing defeat by fall, has been given time till August 16 to reply to the notice that mentioned indiscipline on 3 counts. If the response is not satisfactory, the WFI is considering a long ban. The officials who were in Tokyo told that Vinesh had created ruckus when she was allotted a room near those of her Indian teammates Sonam, Angsha Malik and Seema Bisla, arguing that she might contract coronavirus since these wrestlers traveled to Tokyo from India. An official released the statement stating her indiscipline that she did not train with any of the Indian wrestlers. It appeared as if she had come with the Hungary team, and had nothing to do with the Indian contingent. Also, one day her timing clashed with the training timings of the Indian girls, and she chose not to train at the same arena with them.
Here was the lift, and Tanatarov brought down on his face.
Number 2. Sushil Kumar. Sushil Kumar, India's most decorated wrestler, was arrested dated on 23 May 2021 over alleged involvement in the murder of a fellow wrestler Sagar Rana in Delhi. He was absconded for nearly 20 days. The Delhi police also at a point announced a reward of Rs 1 lakh for information leading to Sushil Kumar's arrest. A reward of 50,000 rupees has also been announced for the arrest of his associate Ajay Kumar. They had also filed an FIR in the case under sections 302 murder, 308 culpable homicide, 365 kidnapping, 325 causing grievous hurt, 323 voluntarily causing hurt, 341 wrongful restraint and 506 criminal intimidation among others. Number 3. S. Srisanth, Indian cricketer. In 2013, he was arrested by the Delhi police for spot fixing in 2013. He confessed to spot fixing during his 5-day judicial custody. 2 years later, the Mkoka court in Delhi's Patiala House dropped charges against him. In 2018, BCCI turned down Srisanth's plea to relax the ban and allow him to play county cricket in England. 2 years later, life ban for alleged spot fixing in IPL games was reduced to 7 years. After serving out the ban, he returned to competitive cricket early this year representing Kerala in a Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy game against Puducherry in Mumbai. Number 4. Navjot Singh cricketer. He was arrested by the police in 1991 for assaulting Gurnam Singh, and in 2006 following a road rage incident. The incident dates to December 27, 1988, when Sidhu and his cousin had beaten up Gurnam Singh and 2 others in what was described as a road rage case. Gurnam Singh later died. On April 12, 2018, the Punjab government supported the decision of the Punjab and Haryana High Court convicting the minister. It told the apex court that the 65-year-old victim had died after a fist blow from the cricketer turned politician. The Supreme Court in 2018 acquitted former cricketer and Punjab Tourism Minister Navjot Singh Sidhu from culpable homicide charges in a 30-year-old road rage case for which he was awarded a 3-year jail term. A bench of Justice J. Kalameswar and Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul acquitted Sidhu of culpable homicide not amounting to murder charges, but convicted him for causing simple injury and imposed a fine of 1,000 rupees without any jail term. Number 5. Iqbal Singh Bapare shot putter. He was charged with the double murder of his own mother and wife in the United States. Singh, 62, from Delaware County in Pennsylvania called police on Sunday morning to admit his crime, the Philadelphia Inquirer quoted officials as saying. When police arrived at Singh's home in Newtown Township, they found Singh covered in blood, suffering from self-inflicted stab wounds. Inside were the bodies of the two women, the report said. The former shot putter won a bronze medal at the 1983 Asian Athletics Championship, which was held in Kuwait. This remained the biggest achievement of his sporting career before he moved to the U.S. He was working as a taxicab driver, U.S. media reports said. Singh was taken to an area hospital for the treatment of self-inflicted injuries, where he remains in police custody, NBC News reported. Number 6. Tanveer Hussain Snowshoe Competition. The Indian athlete was indicted in the U.S. in 2017 on charges of sexually abusing a minor girl, days after he arrived from Kashmir for a snowshoe competition. Tanveer Hussain was indicted by an Essex County grand jury for allegedly having inappropriate contact with a 12-year-old Saranac Lake girl earlier that year. Hussain had been arrested in March on charges of sexually abusing the minor girl, 2 days after he competed in the World Snowshoe Championships at Dewey Mountain Recreation Center. Hussain is alleged to have subjected a 12-year-old female to sexual contact and engaged in inappropriate conversations with said child during the time he was in Saranac Lake, the report quoted Sprague as saying. The minor girl had told police that on the night of February, 2 days after the snowshoe race, Tanveer Hussain had kissed her twice and had groped her. Tanveer Hussain had garnered much attention before arriving in the U.S. for the Snowshoe Championship after the U.S. Embassy in New Delhi had denied him and another athlete visas around the same time President Donald Trump had issued an order barring travel into the U.S. from 7 Muslim-dominant countries. Even though India was not among the 7 countries, the denial of visa to Tanveer Hussain and the other athlete was seen as associated with the executive order. Number 7. Deepak Pahul boxer. In 2016, Pahul helped a gangster escape from police custody while being taken to a Haryana court and was arrested by Delhi Police's crime branch. Currently, the boxer-turned-gangster holds a 2 rupees lakh reward for his role in 4 murders, extortion. Pahul, who had competed in the 60 kg lightweight division, had won the gold medal in the national junior boxing event in 2011 in Pune and in 2012 represented India in the Haydev Aliyev Cup boxing tournament in Uzbekistan. In December 2012, the Indian Boxing Federation was banned by the international body for rigging elections. The ban meant an end to all international tournaments, and this affected Pahul the most. Any medal acquired in the national events would have helped boxers to get government jobs in the sports quota. Pahul's life never became the same again, and he was expelled from the Sports Authority of India, SAI, hostel in Sonpat after a case was filed against him for reportedly breaking the jaw of another boxer in a brawl. Number 8. Jai Bhagwan boxer. 2-time Asian Championships medalist and Arjuna awardee Jai Bhagwan, who was an inspector with Haryana Police, was suspended for assaulting a hotel manager. In 2015, Bhagwan was also suspended following allegations that he had accepted a bribe of Rs.1 lakh. Bhagwan, who was honored with the Arjuna Award in 2014, is working with Haryana Police as an inspector and posted in Hisar district. Bhagwan is alleged to have received the bribe amount from 3 gamblers who were arrested in August in Haryana's Hisar district, a police official said. One of the arrested gamblers, a businessman, had approached police with a complaint against Jai Bhagwan. He alleged that Bhagwan was demanding 10,000 rupees more through Constable Anil Kumar even after the earlier payment of Rs.1 lakh was made to him as bribe to release the gamblers. Jai Bhagwan has represented India in the Olympics, Commonwealth Games, Asian Games and other international events. He won a bronze medal in the 2010 Commonwealth Games.